In our last video, I talked a little bit about how HTML is just a way of marking content. And so we have a little bit of content right here, and I have marked it using tags. And at this point, these tags have no styles attached to them. So what we can do is we can actually add some styles. I'm just going to do it inside of Chrome here. So I'm going to select sharks, and let's look at all these styles. And I happen to know there's a style called background color, and right now it's set to nothing. So I'm just going to say background color, and we will do a light blue because sharks live in the ocean. Next thing we'll notice is that, all this text is a little small. So I'm going to go to another element called the body here, and click on the body there and go to style. And I'm going to make the font size, let's make it 30 pixels. So it's a little bit easier there. Now, the problem is I've just done this inside of Chrome. As soon as I hit refresh, those styles are going away. So we need a way to add styles inside of here so they stay. So let's go ahead and do that. So a tag has the ability to have an attribute. And an attribute is a key value pair, meaning just that you have a key, which in this case we're going to do style, and then you can add a value to it, foo. You could have other keys as well, such as classes and IDs, and we'll talk about those a little bit later. But right now, we're going to add an attribute to the style tag, and we're just going to put the value of foo, which is a very commonly used example in programming. Now you notice that didn't do anything because the web browser, it's expecting, if a tag has a style attribute, it's expecting it to match the whatever styles are accepted. So what we can do here is we can go background color and do light blue. Now we'll save it, and excellent. Let's go ahead and begin doing a few other things here. So it's a little bit smaller, and we're going to do a tag wrap. We're like wrapping everything else. Tag wrap. Now, once again, these are not the standard ones, and the standard ones are ones, if you've ever seen them, like H1, div, paragraph, and a bunch of others. And we'll talk about those in a minute. But at this moment, once again, just focus on the concept. So inside of here, we'll do style, font size, 30 pixels. Awesome. We'll save it. We'll refresh, and this is beginning to look better. So, in this brief lesson, we've covered the idea that in HTML, we are tagging different amounts of content. This is the content. And with those tags, we can now begin specifying styles or CSS. This is CSS right here. It's the language of style sheets. And you can go ahead and you can wrap tags and you can nest them, and you can begin building your web page. The next lesson, I'm going to talk about the standard tags, because tag graph, tag 1, tag 2, I just made all those up. And we'll talk about the differences, and we'll actually begin making this look more normal.